So guys, how are you doing today? Please let me know how you're feeling today. How's your week coming along? How is March for you? Let me know in the comments below. I want to understand how is life for you. I'd really love to know, my friends, my subscribers, and everyone on this channel. We can just share, create a little community where we tell each other one or two things. So feel free to leave your comments down below and let's talk about life, But today, I particularly want to talk about the Icks of human behavior. ICKS, like things people do that just drive me crazy. And I'm like, really? Did you have to do that? Like, I know we have like the freedom of thought, freedom of speech, freedom of expression and all that, but still, come on now. These things are things that I find totally off, And the first one, number one, is people who assume. Like people who they live on assumptions and they'll be like, I thought people like you do stuff like this. And I'm like, what do you mean people like me? People like me, what are you trying to say? So like, they kind of have these assumptions about a certain group of people and they want to assume that you should fall in that character that they have formed in their head. And I'm like, come on, it's 2023. Why are you still assuming? And in fact, assumptions, or rather even generalizing people, is a fallacy. I attended a logic class and we used to consider that a fallacy. You can't just generalize everything. You can't be like, all women are, or all men are, or all models are. Come on now, you can do better. You can't just assume. Don't assume. Ask me, let me tell you if I can do that or I cannot do. Don't just come to me and like,
oh, I thought all girls do this. Come on.
Like, yo, I am not all girls. Last time I checked, I am Mesri Lungatso. Just address me as that. Don't assume. Number two, it is people who want to impose their ideas on you. Like they want to force their beliefs, their convictions, whatever they believe to be true. They want you to also believe that. And I'm like, guys, come on. We were all raised differently. We have very different beliefs. It doesn't mean that whatever you are taught while growing up is what is right and that is what should apply across the board. I mean, we're diverse. You expect everyone to do things the way you know? No.
Come on, Chelsea, come on now.
No, that is very limiting, because that way it keeps you closed. You don't have the capacity to even empathize or like be compassionate, because you assume whatever you know is what is right. It is law and it is what it is, and it's not. Please, it's 2023. Let's change. Let's accept diversity. Number three has to be people that are extremely loud. Guys, wait. Let me reduce my tone. I hope I'm not loud. And I don't mean like loud to mean audible, articulate, eloquent. No. I mean loud people that just like screaming and shouting. And come on, let me tell you something. I'm a very calm person, and when you scream, you scare me. Why do you want to give me heart attack? Please, just speak well. I can listen and I will understand. I will respond. You don't have to shout. Someone would be speaking and I just feel like, God, please make them stop, because they're too loud and it's killing me. It gives me the ick. Just like, the noise, it's too much. And sometimes it is required that you're loud. Like for instance, when you're cheering for a sport or whatever, the circumstance requires you to be loud and cheerful and all that. But just imagine you're having a normal conversation with someone and they're shouting. Even if I'm in the wrong, like there are better ways to approach resolving a conflict than shouting and screaming. When you start shouting, I zone out. When you start speaking to me, it's like I'm not human. What?
Side eye, criminal offensive side eye.
Imagine you're just waking up and someone is screaming. Your whole spirit becomes disturbed. Like your whole day is all over the place because someone was giving you bad energy out of their loud voice. Let's just talk. Let's talk calmly. People still here. Yeah. Thank you for listening. Number 4, and this one is very sensitive. Number 4 is people who ask you very, 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 very personal questions, and you're not like that personal with each other. You're not like that close or even friendly. Imagine you're meeting someone for like the first day or even the second day or even the first week, and they're asking you questions that just, hey, what do you take me for? Let's just be honest. Why would you ask me a question to do with my personal life? Especially stuff like, sexuality, stuff, just things that are sensitive. Please. Okay, I know sometimes we mean well, but the approach is what counts. How do you go about it? Is the person you're asking such questions comfortable? Ati, how many times have I what? What do you mean? What do you want to know? Why do you want to know that? This is crazy. And people ask you with a straight face and you're like, God, no. Why? It's so frustrating, but you don't get it because you're one of them, right? No, I know you can't be. You can't be one of them. You're good people. You appreciate space and boundaries, right? I love you for that. Number 5, which is more like, it sums up the rest, and it's the last one, is people who lack boundaries. They lack boundaries, so they also want you to lack boundaries. No, please don't assume that, you can just touch someone. No, it doesn't happen like that. Or like, how do I even put it? There's some people, like for me, I'd give an example. I used to be very repulsive. Like, I don't want to be so close to people. That contact, it scares me. And before I get comfortable with you, such that I can hug you or like just be in very close contact, I'd like to maintain my distance. So there's these people who are constantly very close. Like they want to make it. They want you to exist like there's no space between you. And I don't like it because it's frustrating and it is exhausting to always have someone close to you like this. Or they want to hug you, they want to pull you, they want to high five you all the time. Please, it is draining. We take time to open up, to be very close with you, but you want to just round off everything to the nearest hug, the nearest come see me in my place, come visit me. Hey, a step at a time. And that, guys, are some of the things I feel like are just too much, and I consider them the icks of human behavior. For now, I'd mention many more, but let me know if you can relate and which one of those 5 things that I said I don't like, you also don't like, or you think I'm just over exaggerating and it's fine. We're different and I accept diversity. Yeah, so let me know your perspective. Otherwise, have a blessed day. This is it for this week. I love you guys and bless.
My old hometown always felt so pretty, and no one's sending postcards from the city. I've been walking downtown every day.